two parts of the house which I think are very important. One, Liberace's own boudoir, his amazing bathroom leading to his bedroom. The story goes that when Liberace wanted something special, I think it was 1974, he spent, the $1974, something like $350,000 to build that bathroom.
That's what I understand.
It's amazing.
It was in Variety magazine, and it's very well known, as you know. If you watch the opening of his show, it appeared in every opening of his show. And he had 2 shows a day, you know. And so it became very well known, and still to this day, I've been able to save it.
Golden swans.
Yes.
I mean, they're not gold carats. They're not gold plated. They're golden swans that he put in that place, that bathroom. And then on top of the ceiling, you have him watching himself in the bathtub with all these cherubs around him.
That's right. He was a very religious gentleman, and he liked to associate himself as much as possible with the Catholic Church. As you know, from the master bedroom, the Sistine Chapel ceiling.
Okay. You mentioned it. Let's talk about it. So the Sistine Chapel ceiling is the most amazing part of this entire house. He actually contracted a direct descendant of Michelangelo, Stefano Angelo Falk,
right.
Correct? And at the time, he paid him $1.5 million to set up scaffolding and build in his bedroom an exact replica of the Sistine Chapel.
Yes, so there was only one person in the world who'd do something like that, and that was Liberace. He was something else.
Now that was almost lost, wasn't it? Because of the sinkhole that had taken place surrounding this house, right?
There were 2 huge sinkholes. I didn't know that upon purchase. But there were leaking pipes for, 30, 40 years. And just a leaking pipe, even if it's just a trickle. Remember, we're on the desert here, so it sands beneath our feet. And water and sand, they will, look at the Grand Canyon. At the bottom is here, little stream. So, give you an idea of the magnitude. I had to pour hundreds and hundreds of concrete with pylons with propeller-type blades on them to not only support the room, but to lift the room up.
Because there was a separation between the ceiling and the wall that could have destroyed this amazing Sistine Chapel ceiling.
It was an 8-inch gap, yes.
8-inch gap?
Yes.
And you were able to fill it back in by lifting the ground below up to where it is today.
That's right.
And you did it just because you were a fan of Liberace?
Well, I had a sense of purpose, I had a sense of destiny. Remember, I come from the old world in England, where saving things is so very important. I myself am a bit of a pack-rat, can't bear to lose anything. And so once I sunk my teeth into it, it was rather like a cat who gets a mouse, and you don't want to let it go. And so I'm rather like that, and yes, in for a penny, in for a pound, I was up to my neck in it. Luckily I had the stomach for it, and so it was, life in the fast lane.
Okay,
Here.
now I have the question that I've been dying to talk to you about. We've been in the mansion, we've been doing our TV show in the mansion for over a year now, and I'm so honored and so thrilled to be able to do this TV show in here. But what I have felt over the time, and what I've learned over the time, is there is a certain spirit that goes along with this house. Many believe that's the spirit of Liberace. Now, there are 2 instances we're going to share with the audience right now, and I want you to comment. The first is the incident that happened really in the middle of the night. The front door was locked and latched, and out of the clear blue sky, picked up by the security cameras that are at the front door, the door opened.
Yes, I know. That is, it was thrilling. I mean, remember, coming from England, that is the most creepy place in the world. So I'm not spooked by ghosts or anything like that, but I did go around. We have cameras all over this house. And we've tuned into the police department and security department, so if anything is triggered, these doors opened up, set off the alarms, and then I went round to look at the other cameras to see what was going on outside the house to make this happen. It wasn't even a windy evening, you know? Totally unexplained.
Well, the other thing is the latch.
Yes, the deadbolt.
The deadbolt latch, when the door opened, and you can see it in the video, the deadbolt latch is still out.
I can't explain it. All I know is it isn't scary. It was, nothing happened here. It was just like, you know, popping up to say hello. You know, it was...
Okay, so the audience just saw this, and they'll make up their own mind. I personally believe that there is a certain spirit that lives in this house, whether it be Liberace or whatever. The second happened in the dining room. And out of the clear blue sky, again, picked up by the security cameras, we'll show this footage now, there is an orb that flies through the room. How do you explain that, Martin?
I can't explain it. I really can't explain it. But all I know is it's not a bad spirit.
It's not a bad spirit.
Wasn't that the time when you were actually filming here doing a show?
We were filming and doing a show, and
Yeah.
the cameras picked it up.
Well...
and again, and I know that you had some ghost watchers, I don't know what they're called, but people come into this house since then to find out if there really is something here. What do you think, Martin?
I think you, as everyone else who comes into this house, feels an energy and ambience, something special. They know this isn't a regular house. You just know it's not a regular house.
It's not a regular house.
Yeah, there is an energy there.
You have certain things. Now, there's a lot of things about this house. There are a total of 18, count them, 18 chandeliers that are in this house, because Liberace loved chandeliers, and there are all different kinds and beautiful chandeliers. There are also 8 columns that are here that you saved. I mean, basically, you saved them, that date back 2,000 years from Greece.
That's right.
That could have been lost.
Easily.
When you look at this house and what you've done with it, Martin, and I know the audience doesn't know. I know that you have opened this wonderful house to various non-profit organizations and charitable organizations for various different events.